Hello, this is Justice Baxter, man. Welcome back to God, Guns, Gaming, and GOP. If you're looking for something to trigger you, this is it. Now, today I'll be talking about white male privilege, or more specifically, white privilege and male privilege. Now, I don't believe in white privilege. Now, there may be certain disadvantages minorities may be more exposed to than white people. For example, I was a Christian and I was raised in a well-off neighborhood and in a relatively economically firm home, and that's perhaps the case with more percentage of whites than of blacks or whatever. But for none of those things was there any racial requirement to get them. It's just maybe an imbalance, but not. There's still white people just as bad off as the worst bad off black people, and there's still just as good off black people as there are white people. Now, that might have been as a result of historical oppression, and unfortunately, there's really no way to fix the issue instantly without perpetuating injustice and complicating the issue. So, now, you may make the argument that, oh, I'm white and I've never been any other ethnicity, so I don't know. Yeah, well, neither has anybody else ever really been more than one race, so they can't make that claim either. They can't make a claim about what it's like to be white if they've only ever been black, just as I can't make a claim of what it's like to be black when I've never been black. I mean, the only person really there's only been like one person ever who kinda made herself black, and she got a lot of fame from that. I'm not sure if it was really deserved or whatever, but I wouldn't say she was worse off being black than she was white. Anyways, enough of that. So now onto the topic of male privilege. Now this is more believable to me because there are actual differences between men and women, and we are actually treated differently in the eyes of the law. And there are physical differences, like I can do things that girls cannot. I have physical, but this is mostly due to our different physical abilities and limits, and the way our brain is wired differently. And there's a lot of things also that women can do that I can't do. Now, I have an example. I don't know if this is, I guess this is my experience. So when I got my job, when I first started, I was hired as a janitor, but I was quickly replaced by a woman, and I'm a garbage man now, and I get 6 hours a week rather than 4. I love that male privilege right there. Now, and also those hours make it kind of hard for me to find another job, and I don't really want to give up the job that I have now, but I also want to find a job that, yeah, so basically it's hard to get another job. Now, I'm not complaining. I definitely prefer what I'm doing now over being a janitor, and I concede that women are better at being janitors. But this is an actual acceptable case of gender discrimination. Now, okay, so my final decree on male privilege is there's not really any male privilege. Men have a natural advantage, in some ways over women, and women have a natural advantage in some ways over men. And it's our God-given responsibility to help women at what they're better at, what we're better at, and let them help us with what they're better at. And yeah, that'll help us all advance as a society. Anyways, though, that's going to be the end of this video, and I want to thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.